35.
Not best pleased with that positional shot, having to go up for baulk colours now from this red, as he can just flick the red away from the pink. Just a little glancing blow. Well, he's lost his cue ball here, he needs help.
36.
That white just travelled on 4 points to the good here. The ultimate percentage player. Now it's Chris's turn
Higgins,
to be in trouble.
36.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where the safe red to play into is the red on the side cushion, but I would guess Chris doesn't want to go anywhere near that, just in case he develops it for John. He'll keep that as a bit of an insurance ball.
Well, a lifeline has been thrown the way of Chris Wakelin. That was a red you fully expected John to convert. Well, where's this red going? Well, what a time for that to happen. We saw an outrageous fluke last night in the Jingtong match. This red catching both knuckles, tracking along the top cushion. And better yet, he's perfect on this black to drop in behind the red. Well, he felt he had the angle to bring it out, and he's played it well.
8. Nine.
Well, sometimes it can come down to just a nice run of the ball at this level. Chris still got work to do here, though. He's going to have to hit this one pretty good to get close to the yellow. And then yellow to green looks like the toughest shot facing him in this little mini clearance. It's not too bad. Chris should be able to reach this.
16.
So it's all about position from yellow to green. Just coming round, having a look. Can he put the cue ball somewhere on the baulk line? Give him a shot, the green into the left middle. The other option, of course, is to bring the white to the middle of the table, leave the green into its own pocket. Well, he's played for the middle and he's under-hit
18.
it by quite some distance. He may still take this on. Potentially a free shot. The green, if he gets close to it, could run safe, and if he pots it, he's nicely on the brown.
Yeah, a little glance to the scoreboard. He's got to take this on. Can't afford to show John Higgins any sign of weakness here. Well, I'm surprised. Very, very surprised. He was straight enough on that green to fully commit to it.
Chris Wakelin, 18.
Oh, he's had a lovely little glance off the black. Good shot.
Yeah, I'm with you, Stephen. I think it may well work out okay for Chris if John leave the green available after this visit to the table, but surprised to see Chris refuse that green. It was pretty straight into this corner. Yes, no means easy, but that would have been a game-winning shot for him had it gone in.
Foul and a miss. Chris Wakelin, 4.
Yeah, look, it's hard to criticise a shot selection when the player follows it up with a very good shot, and that's what Chris played. He committed to his decision that he wasn't going to take that green on and made sure to keep his discipline
Chris.
and play a good safety shot.
Yeah, them decisions, they're all well and good if it works out, but if he does go on and lose this frame, you can imagine he'll be regretting not taking the green on, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think the battle scars over the years, Joe, they tend to tell you that the game doesn't forgive you. Sometimes the balls, they can punish you for those sort of decisions. As you say, we'll soon find out.
John was willing the green to pull up a bit quicker there. I think it's travelled far enough for this to be potable into the middle. Looks quite comfortable as well. It's not ultra skinny. It's just whether he can control the pace nicely to land on the brown.
Free.
Well, nearly went wrong, didn't it? But brown to middle to win the frame. He won't be refusing this one.
Well, it's an incredibly awkward cue in from the side rail. Just taking a minute to get himself set. Get comfortable. Big shot. And not there.
Chris Wakelin, 3.
Not there and not safe. It wasn't easy, this brown across the table. He had to fully commit to the pot. It's all he needed. But at 21 points behind, 22 available, can John Higgins pinch this frame by a point?
Four.
Yeah, nicely played. And this will be a real body blow for Chris Wakelin. The frame, both players have had opportunities, but it looked like Chris was going to pinch it at the end. But John just give himself a little bit to do here. Not ideal on the pink. He's going to have to play this with a trace of left-hand side on the cue ball. Bring the white back across for the black in the same pocket.
Well, he's made a career, John Higgins, out of these big clearances. This black for another. He just never knows when he's beaten this man. John Higgins, one of the all-time greats for a reason. We'll soon find out how much Chris Wakelin regrets not taking that green on. He's paid the price in the opening frame. It's 1-0, John Higgins.